That's the sound sync.
Sully. Sully, we're too low. Sully. Sully! Sully!
Cette semaine, Télérama choisit Sully de Clint Eastwood, qui 2 ans après le controversé American Sniper met en scène l'histoire vraie du crash.
A forced water landing. It was not a crash. Crashes have fire and people die. Forced water landings are survivable.
Oups, pardon. L'histoire vraie du miraculeux amérissage forcé d'un Airbus A320 dans la rivière Hudson, à New York, et de l'enquête qui a suivi.
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
What?
Tom Hanks incarne avec brio et humilité le pilote Chelsea Sullenberg dit Sully, cet homme ordinaire devenu extraordinaire, tourmenté par le doute. Pour cerner au mieux sa personnalité, l'acteur a rencontré plusieurs fois cet homme exigeant.
Well, he has a very specific sort of vocal cadence. He has a very specific type of gravitas. There is no bluster in him whatsoever. There's humor. But when it comes down to when he's on the job, as he was both flying the plane at the times and also the times that I spoke to him about the screenplay and the movie that we're going to try to make of his life, it's not a brand of, it's almost a combination of being inquisitive and demanding at the same time. He would point to things in the script that he would say, I don't like this. What's this about? This is incorrect. And I'd say, well, if it's incorrect, we'll change it. He's not one who took his responsibilities lightly, nor does he dismiss what happened and what he's been through afterwards. He's a very, very, very specific guy.
Well, let's get into how you calculated all those parameters.
There was no time for calculating. I had to rely on my experience of managing the altitude and speed of thousands of flights over 4 decades.
Que serait-il arrivé s'il n'avait pas réussi son amérissage? Pire, s'il s'était crashé dans un des gratte-ciel de New York? C'est la question que pose Clint Eastwood dans Sully, film efficace qui aborde différents genres, entre le biopic, le film psychologique et le film catastrophe.
Clint is showing nothing but this powerless airplane flying through the sky. It's not an object. It's a vessel with human souls in it. The people who happen to be looking out the window in New York City or New Jersey and see this low-flying plane against the skyline, what are they thinking? On human terms, they're thinking this is another 9/11, there's terrorists, hundreds of thousands, maybe thousands of people are going to die, and it's going to be another horrible, dark day for our country and the world, and very specifically for New York City. It's not a plane that came out of the sky. It was a plane holding 155 people that came out of the sky. That's different.
Now that we've seen what could have happened, can we listen to what actually did?
For the record, this is the CDR of US-airways Flight 1549, January 15th, 2009. Gentlemen, headsets.
Le son joue un rôle important dans le film, et particulièrement dans une scène clé, l'une des plus dramatiquement fortes.
The moment when Sully and everybody hears the actual voice cockpit recorder is a very powerful one, because that piece of tape is never heard by anyone. It ends up being the most powerful radio drum in the world because it plays out in real time and nobody's acting. It truly is a moment in time in which the visuals are only fed by what one hears. I think he was humbled by hearing what actually went on, and that superhero voice he heard, it was his own extraordinary moment.